Hi friends, this is me Cleta Laurencio, and today what I'm going to talk about is the four kinds of bail. That is, first one is a regular bail, second one is a default bail, third one is an anticipatory bail, and fourth one is an interim bail. Now, what are the regular bail? First one, that is application filed under section 437 and 439 of CRPC. Now, when we are talking about a regular bail, it is considered to be a temporary bail. Here where it is said it can be sought within 24 hours of arrest. So it is considered to be as a temporary bail. Okay. Now, regular bail is typically granted based on factors such as seriousness of offences, the likelihood of the defendant appearing in court, and any potential risk to public safety or interference with legal process. Now, the person granted a regular bail may be required to comply with certain conditions, such as surrendering their passport, reporting to a police station regularly, or refrain from contacting certain individuals. If the defendant fails to comply with the conditions of bail, the bail may be revoked and they could be arrested. Now, when we are talking about the second type of bail, it is a default bail. Now, when we are talking about a default bail, it refers to the automatic grant of bail to a person who has been detained in a custody for a certain period without their trial being completed. In legal terms, when the statutory period for completion of the investigation or trial has expired. Now let us see. So, grant of the bail is under section 167 of CRPC. Now it is issued if the police fail to file a charge sheet with a specific time frames. Now 90 days for the offence with a punishment of 10 years or more, 60 days for the offence with a punishment of less than 10 years, and prevent a prolonged detention without a filed charge sheet. Okay. Now, this purpose of a default bail is to prevent what? It is to prevent detention without a trial and ensure the protection of accused fundamental right. However, specific conditions and procedure for granting bail may vary depending on their jurisdictions and relevant laws. Okay. So, prevent prolonged detention without a filed charge sheet. Okay. So, when there is no charge sheet is filed, so where they prevent the detention of that person. Now, anticipatory bail, it is applied before the arrest under the CRPC provision. Secondly, it protects the accused from arrest in connection with a non-bailable offence. So, when we are talking about anticipatory bail, it is a legal remedy available to individuals who anticipate the arrest in connection with non-bailable offence. Now, what it does, it allows a person to seek pre-arrest bail from the court to prevent the immediate detention upon arrest. Now, here what it says, to apply anticipatory bail, the individual must file a petition before relevant court, typically supported by an affidavit, detailing the reasons for seeking anticipatory bail. The court will then evaluate factors such as natural loss of offences, the likelihood of a person's cooperation with the investigation, and whether their detention is necessary for the purpose of justice. Now, second, it says the court is satisfied that if a person entitled to anticipatory bail, it may grant bail with conditions such as surrendering their passport, cooperating with investigation, or providing sureties. Now, when we are talking about anticipatory bail, it is granted for a specific period and may extend it or revoked by the court based on the circumstances of the case. Now, the purpose of an anticipatory bail is to provide what? Is to protect the individual from harassment or wrongful arrest by law enforcement agency while allowing them to cooperate with the investigation and appear before the court. Okay, it's required. However, it is not a blanket protection against an arrest, and if anticipatory bail are violated, it may lead to cancellation and subsequent arrest. Then, secondly, now what we'll talk about is the interim bail. Now, interim bail is considered to be also a temporary bail, just like a regular bail. Okay, during the trial process. Now, continue until the final judgment is reached. So, once the final judgment is come out, whether the person have to be arrested or whether the person should not be arrested, the judge will decide it. Okay. And now, these bail provisions aim to balance the individual's rights. So, when we are talking about interim bail, it is it is, for example, let us say an individual John who is arrested and charged with a non-bailable offence. So, John lawyer, what happened? He files a bail seeking his release from custody. However, due to delay in legal process or need for further investigation, the court is unable to immediately decide on John's bail. Now, in such a scenario, the John's lawyer may request interim interim bail for him, arguing that he should not be held in custody indefinitely while waiting for a decision on regular bail. Now, the court may grant interim bail to John, allowing him to be released from custody temporarily until a final decision is made on the bail application. So, during the period of interim bail, John may be required to comply with certain conditions set by the court, such as providing a surety, surrendering his passport, or report to the police station regularly. If John fails to comply with this condition, his interim bail may be revoked and he could be arrested. Now, let us come to this conclusion of interim bail. So, interim bail provides a way for individual to avoid a prolonged detention while the bail applications are in process, ensuring that their rights to liberty is protected pending final determination of case. Thank you, friends, and please do like and subscribe my video channel. Thank you.